All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm TC. Big news coming out of Columbia today. Shane Beamer has fired offensive line coach Lonnie Teasley. I think it's a little late. Probably should have been done during the off season. Should have been able to see the writing on the wall on that one. He hasn't performed in the 4 years that he's been here, 4 or 5 years. It's been the same old problems year after year. Um, it's not a. I don't think it's a question of the talent that we've brought in, the talent of the players. I think they've got the talent. They just haven't been developed, and they haven't been taught the proper techniques, and they haven't been held accountable for mistakes they've made when they make continuous penalties. That are killing drives. They're not held accountable for it. I think Sean Elliott, who's going to be taking his spot, I think he will certainly hold them accountable. I think he's more of a disciplinarian. I don't think he'll be going about on a first name basis with these players. Don't I don't know if he's the permanent solution or not. He'll certainly have the rest of the season to try to prove he is the guy. He has been the offensive line coach there before under Steve Spurrier and did an excellent job. Uh, don't know how much improvement he can make in this team in 1 week. Uh, you know, Shane Beamer had his little teleconference this afternoon, and he talked about the situation. He sounded kind of like he was almost defending Teasley, saying what a great job he had done, but at the same time he was letting him go, and how painful it was for him to let him go, which really it concerns me that it's not in his heart to make the changes necessary, to fire people when they're not performing. Uh, as an example, he was talking about in 2022, there was a lot of pressure on him to fire the offensive coordinator, Marcus Satterfield, but he stayed strong and they won the last 2 games of the season, which makes me think that if he would have brought Satterfield back the next season, if he hadn't been hired away by Nebraska, and I don't know if he's got the grit, the fortitude to take a look at these wide receiver coaches uh, and make some changes there because the wide receiver room, those guys haven't been developed either. Uh, Nicholas Harbor has improved a little, not very much. He hasn't contributed in the last 4 games. He's averaging about 2 catches a game. Mazio Bennett, he don't even get playing time anymore. Jared Brown, he's not contributing anymore. Dre Jacobs has improved some, but he was a pretty good receiver when he got here, though, from Florida State. Um, even I even have some criticism for Sean Elliott, who's been the running backs coordinator, running backs coach, and tight ends coach. Their play hasn't been that great either. So it concerns me that even at the end of this season, he's not going to have the fortitude to take a hard look at the changes that need to be made and make those changes. Um, anyway, that's my thoughts on the situation. Uh, Fire away in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing, and we'll catch you next time.